Scottish prick was on about. Nothing was mentioned about it.
Sweet.
I didn't think there would be, mate. Like like his comment of if I didn't slow down, and after he said it, and I fucking went whatever, blah blah blah. I thought it was a fucking yellow flag, mate. There was an incident. Why wouldn't you be slowing down?
Yeah. Good question. I had to buy this track. I didn't have it.
Oh, really? Okay.
I just did my first couple of laps around. It was good track.
They did miss one though. Part when fucking Ben Heron ran up my ass. Fucking smashed my fucking car.
I ran up the ass of someone, but
Anyway.
not very hard.
Oh yeah, it's pretty technical sort of a track, this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I like it though.
Yeah, it's nice and fast. Good track for this car. So what else is new, mate? Anything exciting?
Yeah, not really.
Nah.
Working me slot off at work and usual fare. Still getting over the bloody cold.
Yeah, the one that we had weeks ago, mate, it just can't fucking shake it 100%.
I reckon that's what I got. I reckon I got it from you.
Oh, no, Deb, not me.
Yeah, Debbie. There you go. But yeah, when I got home the day after, or the second day after, I was like, I don't feel very well. Then it went from sort of head cold to chest cold, and then rest is history.
Yeah, so every second day I'll have a fucking headache and my nose will run, but I don't feel crook. And the other days I feel fucking fine. It's just fucking weird, mate.
Got a update on the Mozo firmwares tonight.
Oh yeah?
To 800 or 100 hertz, I can't remember what it was. But it's a lot better.
Oh, nice.
Like it feels, there's no dead center and all sorts. I was having dead center type things on some of these cars.
Yep. Are you in the session, eh?
Yep.
What's up, is it?
Yep.
I shall join it. Fucking not in the broadcast of fucking NASCAR this week, mate.
Being a bad boy again.
No, it's all to do with how you qualify. They go, like, quickest goes in 1, second quickest goes in 2, third in 1, fourth in 2. So I'm like fucking fourth on the grid or something again. Like I've qualified real well, but I'm not in the server that they're doing. So no one's going to fucking see the car, mate.
Alright, we know it's there.
Yeah, well, that's right. I'm still going to race with it in my server, so...
You still look good.
Might not be quick, but I fucking look good. Like a Del Monte suit. Good deal. Del Monte suits.
Whoa. Some of these corners are unreal. Speed you carry through.
Yep, and you need at least 2 laps to warm your tyres up for some of the real quick ones, mate.
Oh, just got over the big donuts.
Yeah, and you don't, through that chicane, you don't want to
Yeah,
go
that's what I
over
just did.
Yeah, those yellow things, like, they fucking trash up.
It was the big eat shit and die.
What temperature have we got? 41, so it's fucking hot. Corners aren't as easy to make when it's hot.
Car 23, just set the fastest lap. 35.
Well, finding the limits.
No, slow down. You got
That's what you want, mate.
cutting the course.
Oh! Slight bingle. Read big bingle.
Just set the fastest lap. 34.444.
Wow. Having some good moments, mate.
Yeah, it's a good track.
I had a full lock up at speed on the outlet. Come around that real fast corner that you take.
Yep.
And I keep taking it. If you do it as fast as you can in cold tyres, you're round.
Yeah, you can't make it on cold tyres. You still got to lift a little bit anyway when you went full at temp. Or drop it down the gear.
Stop on the right. Go left. Car 7, just get the fastest lap. 34.415. Car right. Clear. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear. Car right. Clear on the right.
Follow these guys around.
have to slow down and give up the time gain.
Good to see other people are having problems. Not just me.
You got it, slow car on the right. You got it, slow car on the right. Go there. Slow down. You got a penalty. We're cutting the course.
Good lap, mate.
Cheers, mate.
What a 136. That was pretty good. Good track though, I'm enjoying that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good fun to race on.
Yeah.
Going to be many people come a cropper on that fast corner.
Yeah.
You can feel the car squatting through there, eh? Just going, nah.
Yep. Yep. So you need at least 2 laps. So your second lap, if you're sort of in clear air, I wouldn't go flat out.
Nah, I'm backing off ever so slightly and then back on the power.
Yeah. You can even get into 6, and as you hit the corner, you can drop it into 5th.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm popping into 6 and then pop it back into 5th as I get into the corner, just before I hit the corner.
Yeah. But I think tyre wear is going to be a bit of a factor too in those speeds. I've just done all those laps, and
definitely
my left,
leaning on them.
yeah, my left front is down to 70%.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mate.
How many laps did you just do?
I'll tell you. 9 by the looks of it.
Wow. How can I see what mine's down to?
Yeah, 8. Go to your black box.
Go to tyres.
Yeah, and then tyre.
Tyre info.
Tyre info. So, and it's a middle one. You got the 3 numbers. You go to the middle one. So mine's
my
71.
my right front's 77%, but I've only done maybe 3 or 4 laps on those.
Okay. Yeah,
What
my
did you say
others are
yours was down
83.
to?
My left front is 71. My right front is 83. And then the backs are 80 and 82.
Yeah, mine are 82 as well.
So I would tend to think, how many laps we're going to get? 40 minutes, 1.5 laps. What's that? 30 laps? 20 laps?
Finale of the Super Formula
I
Light
mean,
World Series
you
for the Hungaro. It's been a fairly entertaining, interesting series. It comes down to a fairly tight battle for the championship tonight, so it'll be keen to see who comes out on top at the end of the night. Super quick recap about how the night works. I think everyone's been here before. In about 4 minutes, we're going to roll into open qualifying, full run open session. After that, we roll into the first race, which is going to be a 15-minute sprint, no pit stops. After that, we roll into a warm-up, 5 minutes, which we'll use the entirety of. After that, we roll into the feature race, which uses the results of race 1, the top 12 being inverted. Both races standing start. Your second race only, you must do a pit stop and you must change all the tyres. Race has been pretty good for the series, guys. Just keep it up for the final round. Couple of notes about people being kind of overly aggressive, picking early laps of the feature because the tyres are quite cold and used to running the hot tyres at the sprint. So just keep that in mind. At the end of tonight's racing, we will announce our next series, which will take place in 3 weeks' time. Obviously, we've got our endurance series round 2 next week qualifying. We'll qualify the race the week after. Besides that, guys, really do hope you enjoy yourselves. 25 people here for a last week of our open wheel series is really good to see. So thank you for coming along tonight. Any questions?
I'm going to jump in the other channel, mate.
Yeah, mate.
Evening. Hello?
Mr. Brock.
Thought I jumped into the wrong one.
Jet. Hey, Rob. Hey, mate.
Good, mate, good. He's concentrating super hard on tonight.
I reckon he might be.
Got the eyes on.
Yeah.
practice do we think Cameron Barnes does before quali? Because he never does practice in the actual event practice. Quite funny because it actually makes no difference to your starting position if you show someone how fast you are or not. You just in qualifying, you just go as fast as you can, and that's it.
Yeah, well, he's pretty much been the fastest car in the series, especially in some of those feature races. So, probably.
Sorry, Ewan.
Ah, you're all good.
Big problems
Had a
with that
slight
engine.
accident.
I bet you lost a lot of power.
Anyone got the Moser wheelbase update to the Hertz update?
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. It's actually made quite a big difference on mine. It's much more feeling.
What base are you using?
R12. Park there, Paul.
I didn't just seeing what it was like out there for later. That's the grip I had.
I feel like we'll all have a go out there at some stage.
See, those are the prelims tracks.
Green, green, green.
Superheating my tyres back there with the slides, so
That's not really
Anyway.
getting away or anything.
I was hoping I'd try and get a go right.
Yeah, that was perfect. That's way too
happy Discord is much more conducive to good racing than an angry one.
You say you want us to call each other names?
There's a stock difference between that and
I think Alvin was one of the funniest.
Apparently Nigel no speed tonight.
Well done, Ewan.
Yeah, good lap, Ewan.
Watch that turn
The
one.
estimated SOF is 2,291. Let's take opportunities.
I don't feel so bad now. I did 134s in my testing.
Five cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Can't say I've driven around the straight before. It's pretty good.
Yeah, one of my favourite tracks.
It's good in this car.
Yeah, good. Isn't
Waiting on the
Oh, yeah.
final car to grid.
I beat Scott McLaughlin when this track first came out.
it?
Everyone's gridded.
Wait
Wait for turn one.
Come on, take me out.
Green flag, green flag. Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
Oh, fuck's
Left
sake.
side. There's
Really?
an incident ahead.
yeah,
Clear,
Jesus.
2 wide. You're in the middle,
Holy
3
Jesus.
wide.
Okay.
Clear on the right,
Yep.
2 wide. Car on your left, clear on the left. The next car is the leader, left side. Keep to the right. Still there, hold your
Fuck
line.
me.
Slow car
That was
ahead.
fun, mate.
There's an incident ahead. You're in the middle, 3 wide. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
How fuck does
Still
you
there,
feel,
hold your
Robert?
line.
It could be worse.
Car on,
I had turn right, so yeah.
still there.
So was that cab standing out the inside, just taking us both out?
Yeah.
Ah, classic. Fuck's sake.
Class.
And he's probably fine.
Yeah, if he gains more than fucking 5 points and he only gets a 5-point penalty for that, that is some bullshit.
Want me to take him out?
That's a paddler.
I mean, I can do no rest, but
I don't think that's going to make anything better.
yeah.
I'm putting it.
I hope you know I was joking.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just pissed off. Yeah, what a good race for the championship. The fucking big dick Cam comes in and just kills everyone. Brilliant.
One each side.
slow car on the right. There's an incident ahead. You've got a slow car on the right. Just keep hitting the road. They see you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time game. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right. There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. Slow car ahead. Go left. Go left. Go left. Go left.
Wowzers.
I think there's a car stopped on the road.
I've missed an incredible amount of shunts in this race. It can't go well. There has been too many to count.
Half the field died around us on that lap.
The car in P1 just gets past the flat. 34.49.
Robert Henry is behind me. According to this.
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Well, I trust you a pretty good one, so you won't trust me.
Like I said, no pressure. I did cover that 12th place though. He can't even get 12th place.
Took 2 seconds. Probably doesn't keep saying it.
The car in P2 just gets
Good fun racing.
Well, you're quicker than me, so I'm not. However, a draft would be great.
Get back in there.
The car in P2, just left the fastest lap, 34.252.
Simon.
I'll blew that up.
The car in P18, just left the fastest lap, 34.134. Slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right.
Breathing.
It is a mistakes track. Make less.
Last lap.
Thanks, you guys, for
Good. But you lose some places. Just
Damn it.
My fucking direct drive base is so hot.
Been working out.
It's scary hot.
good try, Craig.
Yeah, I was watching you, mate, going, oh no. He's slowly
Right,
catching
check
up.
his flag. Nice run. Solid work.
You get that pressure on, eh? That's me. Good rest.
Shame Simon had a whoopsie because we're having a good race before that.
Yeah, that was heaps of fun.
You and you got it back to 12. Good man.
Yost.
Bullied me out of the way.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Nah, it was all good. I'm Captain Slow. I didn't really want to be in 12th.
Okay. We finished now. One will be using the fire warm up. So if you need to go slash to do so. Brody and James, jump in. That'll be good.
Oh, wait, Ewan. You used to say he's 11th now.
Yeah, Ewan was on fire.
No, someone must have got penalty.
Yeah.
I got a black flag.
But
Unlucky.
yeah, see what happened in turn 1 because I didn't get 3 white when we turned in.
Yeah, well, it's because it was
Otherwise-
like all the way at the apex, after the apex.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would have left a lot more space in there.
Well, you didn't have to. Let's have a look at this. 10, because I lifted early because you guys were side by side in front, and he dived inside, and yeah, just meet in the middle. I don't know.
You guys made it sound like a bad.
I mean, it kind of was, because it's just wiped us all out.
And he's made the apex, but then I'm giving you in space because we're, I can see us coming together. Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, it was one of those always going to be a closing gap.
He's probably going to call that racing. That's
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, you guys are turned in.
I mean, I think you guys started tuning in before he get over left one, yeah?
Like I say, I never got a 3 wide call. I knew Robert was there. I was giving him a car width, but then he had to open the wheel and his cam was suddenly there.
What's not going to help is the first contact. Yeah, I see what you mean. We were talking about it before. That Robert couldn't actually get to the apex because Cam's...
By my quick calculations going in, Robert, as long as you finish within 7 places of me and 8 places of Cam, you've got it covered.
Yeah, with his spin on the last lap, I only lost 6 points to him in that one, so yeah, we'll see if we can survive turn 1 this time.
I haven't applied penalties yet from last round either, so I'm not sure if that impacts anyone.
Don't think
It
any
was
of the
only
top 3.
one, wasn't it? It was only Brody's one.
I'll try not to run into the back of you, Rob.
Thank you.
I'll be your linebacker.
I would trust him, Rob.
Oh, dear.
Hey, quiet the cheap seats, eh?
Okay, let's get into the last feature race of the season. Reminder, it's a 40-minute time of race. You must take a pit stop. Obviously fill up full of gas and get enough gas in to finish, and also change a set of tyres. If you do crash on lap 1 and need to pit and fill the tank, you should be fine to finish the race because we've got a 46 litre tank.
I heard that last week.
Quite a bit already.
Make sure your oil fuel's
tyres
correct.
will be colder than the end of race number 1. So
Just
be
don't
aware
crash
of
in the
braking
first couple of
in
laps is the
first
answer.
corner because it's quite a tight weapon type corner. Besides that, yeah, enjoy yourselves, guys, and good luck for the finale.
The estimated SOF is 2,291. It's competitive out there. Head down, stay sharp. Five cars left to grid. Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
On the front.
Someone must have dropped.
Waiting on the final car to grid. Everyone's gridded. Green, green, green. Right side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. The next car's the leader. Still hold. Left side, 2 wide. There's an incident behind. Still there. Stay on the right. You're in the middle.
Oh,
3
no.
wide.
With a lid skid.
Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
I'm so sorry. I
Going
hit
down,
your back
3
wheel.
wide. Car on your left, 2 wide.
I was turning in under brakes and I caught your back wheel.
Left side. The lead is
Sorry,
fitting
mate.
now. Clear. The lead is fitting now. There's an incident
Ah,
behind.
who
The lead is
fucking
fitting now.
overtakes on the inside of that fucking corner?
The lead is fitting now. The lead is fitting now. The lead is fitting now.
There's fucking dumbasses about.
Right side. Stay on the left. Clear.
flash, eh?
Yeah. Best to throw this at 10x catching slide.
T3, just at the button lap, 34.093.
Robert, show me how it's done.
Fucking with the car, maniac. See how we go.
The leader is running 34.095. That's 7 lap Clear on the right.
Bryce was stuck in the fence.
He did slow down though and stop, so unless it's the wrong person or something. sorry, mate.
Car right.
That was
Clear on
a
the
big
right.
slide. Almost caught me out.
Just seeing if you're awake.
I am now.
Yes. So fast through there. I don't know you. Slow entry.
Hitboxing 10. 5,
I just didn't do it.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
At least like that DRS.
Jack hit the curb and bounced off the fence at high
All
speed.
clear. Punch it.
Oh no.
Yeah, turn 5, just foobarred it.
The car behind. Busy.
the leader's pitted yet?
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Ben.
Yep, just taking it out.
White flag. One more lap to go. Car behind you. Down about one lap. Still there. Still there. Clear on the left. There's an incident ahead. Slow car ahead. You got a slow car on the left. Go right. Go right.
I'm out of fuel too, bro. I got a black flag anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of semi-fuel saving on the last lap.
What happened, Josh? I got an update, man.
Car in front of the city.
That was fun, mate. That was really good fun. You were in the camera and jumped in the road, jumping like really chill. Oh, no way, Josh, man.
There's the flag. It's over.
Yeah, that was
Good job. Very good job.
Yeah, good race, Brody. Made me knuckle down.
Half catching you, and I got incident points on the last corner too, so I had to go through the pits on the last lap.
I had 0.1 fuel left as I went over the line.
Awesome series, guys. Good racing.
Yeah, these are good cars, aren't they? Enjoy them. So,
Okay, guys, we're starting to finish up for the race. A couple of people just finishing off now. Thanks a lot for the series. Been some fairly good driving. I do implore you to watch the battle for third and their last couple of laps there, their last race. That was really good watching on the stream. We're going to take a couple of weeks off from our main series. We've obviously got the endurance stuff coming up next week, qualifying at Red Bull Ring, and then after that we're going to be at Supercar Racing after that. So we're going to run some fixed setups, different types of formats each week and that kind of deal. So yep, back to tin tops and try and achieve various supercars. So it should be a bit of fun.
nice.
Thanks guys, it's been a really fun series. Hope to see you all in the supercars.
How did Brendan get DQ'd as well? There must have been someone else in the top 5.
Yeah, Partridge got went to pits last lap.
Oh, really? Oh,
and
nice.
Josh Mertens as well. Oh, I wonder if they got drive-throughs then. Right, I see.
I'm thinking I put my hand up, and sin 2 was probably my fault. I stuck my nose in, but I thought we were just going to roll around the corner altogether. Obviously I was wrong, so sorry to whoever I destroyed.
Yeah,
But,
that was me. I was in there pretty deep to try to clear you. So,
Were you on my? I was on your inside, and I just touched your back wheel and got launched.
yeah.
So next time I'll just tuck in behind you. But yeah, next time.
Yeah.
There's a long
You
way
did.
off. from it.
You did have a car to your left, looking as well. So I can understand that.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
3 of us. It was looking pretty, but I still thought we'd roll through that corner altogether, but didn't work out. It was a bit of a funnel, I guess.
Yeah, because you go over that sort of crest, everything washes out to the right. So you, when you're on the inside like that, both of you to the left and then further to the left, there's almost no chance of actually making that apex with any kind of speed.
Cold tyres too.
So yeah, cold tires as well. So I was on a
Yeah, do you think I
Yeah,
understeered
hiding
into you? I don't know. I need to
Nah,
see it. It
I think it
happened
was
very,
before
very
then.
quickly.
But even if you'd missed me, you would have been in so deep, you probably would have wiped me out before the apex.
I got a good
You know,
view of
because
it.
the overspeed was pretty massive.
Let me rewind it. Have a look. Yeah, all I saw was a blue car go flying.
Yeah, I usually just kind of trail brake in there about 3rd gear, and it just kind of rotates around lazily. But we were on cold tyres, so I got a feeling I understeered into you.
Well, I'm kind of getting used to it because in the BMW series, in the feature when it came down to it, I got caught up in someone else's accident in like turn 2 or whatever it was at Charlotte. So it is what it is, I guess.
All right, see you next week, guys.
See you, mate.
See
See
you
you,
later.
mate.
Yes. So
I'll-
that was.
I'll try and behave.
Whoa. That was classic wheel on wheel action. Watching the replay.
Points are up before penalties, of course.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know how that raceway turn 1 is gonna work out, Ben. But that was just like I went right of Ewan because he's right in front of me. But then by the time we actually got to the apex, there was just nowhere for me to be, other than just everybody dies.
Yeah, but you were both turning
It
in,
was pretty.
and he dived.